The Nile River is the longest river in the world, stretching approximately 6,650 kilometers. It is considered the lifeline of the African continent. The river has been a symbol of both ancient and modern civilizations that developed along its banks, serving as a vital source for water, agriculture, fishing, and energy. Location and geography. Location. The Nile River flows through 11 countries in East and North Africa: Egypt, Sudan, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Eritrea. Main tributaries. The White Nile originates from Lake Victoria and provides a steady water supply to the river. The Blue Nile originates from Lake Tana in Ethiopia and significantly contributes to the river's water flow during the rainy season. Flow and course. The White Nile and Blue Nile meet in Khartoum, the capital of Sudan. After their convergence, the river flows northward through Sudan and Egypt, eventually emptying into the Mediterranean Sea. In its final stretch in Egypt, the Nile splits into two main branches forming the Nile Delta, namely the Damietta and Rosetta branches. Economic importance. Agriculture. Agriculture is the primary activity relying on the Nile's water, especially in Egypt and Sudan. The river deposits nutrient-rich silt, making its banks fertile for crops like wheat, maize, cotton, and rice. Irrigation. The Nile is the main source of irrigation, especially in arid and semi-arid regions. Several water projects and dams have been built, including the Aswan High Dam, which controls floods and stores water. Hydropower. The Nile's water is utilized to generate electricity, with the Aswan High Dam supplying a significant portion of Egypt's power. Other countries, such as Ethiopia, are developing hydropower projects, like the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Transportation and trade. The Nile serves as a crucial waterway for inland navigation and trade. It connects rural and urban communities, facilitating the movement of goods and people. Historical and cultural significance. The Nile was central to the rise of ancient Egyptian civilization. Temples and major cities were built along its banks, and the annual flooding of the river provided fertile land for farming. The river was deeply embedded in the religious beliefs of ancient Egyptians, who viewed it as a symbol of life and fertility. Throughout history, the Nile has been referred to by various names, such as Itaru in ancient Egyptian and Nilus by the Greeks. Conclusion. The Nile River is not just a river, it is a symbol of life and civilization in Africa. From its sources in Lake Victoria and Lake Tana to its mouth in the Mediterranean Sea, the Nile stands as a testament to humanity's ability to adapt to and utilize natural resources for building great civilizations.